All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. I'm just gonna wait a second for people to filter in and also for me to click in on my own stream. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Now, you may be wondering, oh my gosh, Llama, where are we? I'm scared. This is not Autumn Helm. No, you're right. Whoa, that was a loud truck out there. What the heck? But you're right. This is absolutely not Autumn Helm. This is, in fact, a new world and a new series. But don't worry, my Autumn Helm streaming series is not going anywhere. Trust me, it is not. I'm way too attached. I'm way too attached. No, it's not going anywhere. This is actually just, another series that I'm doing on the side, because, you know what, why not? I've actually been recording episodes already, which is why so much is done. Which is why, yeah, so we're just recording a little bit more. So, and streaming at the same time. So, it's multitasking. It's absolutely multitasking. But anyway, like I said, welcome everybody to the stream. So, like I mentioned already before, some things have already been done. Like, my house is half done. We already have a plow over here. We've done some terraforming. And we have a little cow pen over here. Hello, little cows. How are you doing? This one is an emo cow. We have a little emo cow over there. But yes, the cow pen is their feeding trough empty? Good gracious. Okay, so let me just, excuse me. Oh, yep, that is an empty feeding trough if I've ever seen one. All right, I don't really think we need more adults, but, you know what, oh, the hummingbirds are back. Hi. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for you guys to come back. Hold on, I have a flower for you, I think. Do you guys follow sugar or flowers? I don't know, I'll try both. Here, hi, look, I have sugar. Do you like sugar? Wait, no, wait. Look, flowers. Flowers, look, I have a hummingbird feeder for you. I literally made this specifically for you. Please, feeder, right there. Don't you like it? It's right here. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Okay, wait. No, where'd the hummingbird go? Please, I made this feeder just for you, dog. He immediately... Okay, but that's fine. At least we know he's in the area and the hummingbirds aren't gone. Okay, let's go to sleep. I said let's go to sleep. The sun is actively setting. What do you mean I can't sleep? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so big plans. Big plans today. So as you can see, I'm doing great. How are you today? I'm doing absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. So we have some pretty crazy plans. As you can see, I have so much dirt. I have a lot of dirt. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And that's because I've been terraforming my landscape before we get to doing any of the special big things. And actually, now that I brought that up, let me grab my reference photo for my terraforming. I won't be able to do it on stream because it's on my phone, but, so is it on my phone? No, it is actually on my PC. Okay, hold up. PC time. You can never have enough dirt. No, that's true, especially when you're terraforming. You're always going to need all the dirts. Okay, so let's see. Is this my reference image? How do I pull this up in OBS? Home, right, yep, okay, that is my reference image, right. Let's just see. Let's pop up image, browse. We want this one. Also, I'm testing out new mic settings today, so let me know what you guys think. All right, this is what we're thinking. Can you guys see that on stream? I'm assuming you can. This is what we're thinking, right? So let me just kind of wander around. This is the reference. And as you can see, that's home. We want some farms sort of here. We want barn, silo, and then we want a vineyard. So yeah, with that in mind, whoa, wait, click that on, yeah. With that in mind, that's what we're going to be trying to terraform sort of this stream. And I don't have a shovel. I've gone through maybe 14, 15 shovels. That's a big project. It is a big project, and I am so... yeah, let me cook. Welcome, Roxy, to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, let me cook. Okay? I have ideas. I have plans. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some sticks. Let's get this. Where is my iron? Also, you know what? Let's just make some more chests, because I'm already running out of storage. Running out of storage. But don't worry. I already have an inventory sorting mod. I made sure to get that out of the way. Love your little house. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Was it autocraft? No, I don't want continuous crafting on. That's That's just cringe. Okay. Oh, disgusting. Look at all that dirt. Okay. We're gonna throw all the dirt in here. That's gonna be the dirt chest. Dirt chest and maybe, like, seeds plus plants. Maybe that's not a plant. That's coal. That is, in fact, coal. There we go. Also, sorry if I sound a little nasally, guys. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but my sinuses have just been, like, all over the place the past, like, day. So, you're gonna have to deal with that. That's gonna be a little fun thing to do. All right. Just drop all this in here. Not the sugar. Just drop everything in there. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. We love that. Okay. Sort that. Look at how much that clears up. And that's not even all of our foliage. Blue rounded mushroom, the wheat. Oh, well, I think we'll keep, like, the actual, like, food products. And then that's, yeah, all right. Just dump her in there. Dump her in there. Perfect. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at how well and organized that is. That's amazing. Okay, and now this can be, well, I guess this could be our wood. Hope you feel better. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like, I feel decently okay, but I'm like, please don't let me get sick. Because the last time I was sick was last year and I had COVID and it was awful and terrible and I don't recommend it. 0 out of 10 experience, personally. Okay, let's get our little stuff. Just gonna have random stuff in the chest and go and organize it after 10 hours of gameplay. Oh my gosh, absolutely. In my fantasy Modpack series, I had a series of unorganized chests for the longest time, and eventually I just took to organizing it off stream because ain't nobody got time for. Okay, we don't have enough space. You know what? It's fine, y'all. Don't worry about it. If you know anything about me, you know that I'll get to this eventually. Just don't worry about it for now. Okay. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, shovel. Okay, yeah. Another thing about me, I get distracted quite a bit. It's the ADHDs that I have. Hello, Sleepy Side. Welcome in. There we go. Let's craft this, craft that. We need our iron. Okay, I was about to say. I know I didn't just use it all up. I literally just went mining. Let's see. Drop that in there. All right. 2 shovels. And now we're going to get... Oh, that's so much dirt. Let's get the first row of dirt. Because you think it's too much. You think, oh, surely that's too much dirt. It's not. It is not too much dirt. Whoops. I'm going to do that. Oh, I just mined that with my axe. That made me uncomfortable. I am so sorry. I forgot to say hi. You're all good. Welcome. Okay, let me... Hold on. How do I send my reference to my phone? I guess I'm just going to have to pop it up on stream every now and then. All right. Let's see, what are we cooking with? What are we cooking with? All right. This is our reference. Let's see. Farms. Okay, I think we have a decent amount of it, like, expanded. I think we just... Also, forewarning, I'm not the best at terraforming, so it's not gonna look good. But you know what? It's gonna get done. And that's my motto. It's not gonna look good, it's gonna get done. That is the motto today. Yes, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday or is it Thursday? I don't know. The days are blending together and everything doesn't make sense. It's like one big pot of soup, except it's not soup, it's days. But, you know. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Who cares if it looks good? You can fix it later. Exactly. I'm very type B when it comes to these things. Well, I would like to say I'm type C. I want to be like a type A, but I more act like a type B. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Please try to avoid spam in the chat. Thank you. But yes, welcome everybody into the stream. All right, let's see. I don't know how large this needs to be now that I'm thinking about it. I know I want to expand much further than I actually have it, but we're just... Oh, wait, I need to put torches in here so that nothing starts spawning. That would be bad if you just hear, like... Nothing can spawn in here, right? Oh, maybe, like, zombies and, like... Or baby zombies and spiders. So we'll just tap a few in here. Alright, yeah. This will be the secret. No one will know that there's just a hollow layer in here. Nobody say anything, okay? The Secret of the Hollow Layer. I would read that book. I would read that. That's actually such a fire book title. The Secret of the Hollow Layer. The heck? All right. BRB, gonna write that right now. Once I'm done with my 12 work in progresses, no one will know. Exactly. Nobody will know if we just if we just don't say anything ever, then no one will know. And it'll be our little secret. Unless they go back and watch this VOD, which then we might be in trouble. But you know, that's what are the odds of that happening? Okay. So let me introduce you guys really quickly before I forget to the villagers over here, because these are nothing like the villagers in Autumnhelm, right? The villagers of Autumnhelm, they love me, they're kind, they're sweet. These ones are so rude and they hate me, right? Okay, so this is Din. Look, he seems nice, but then you talk to him and you say, "I'm good, how are you?" Okay, now he's being nice to me because he's on camera, obviously. He's on camera. He doesn't... They're gonna be... Okay, hold on. Let me talk to these guys. Let me show you what I mean. Like, this girl, hi, she seems nice, and then you talk to her and you're like, "You're good, how are you?" "Yeah, ugh, please go away. Your fashion sense is outdated." Look at me. Look at me. I am dripped out right now. And then, hold on. Let's talk to, look, they're all having a town meeting right now. And then let's talk to... This girl's name is Dung, which just... Let's talk to her. She's never been nicest to me. And I'm exploring chat. Okay, well now she's being nice. Okay, well hold on. Hello, like, look, I'm gonna try and comfort this girl. She's sad right now. I'm gonna try to talk to her. I'm gonna try and tell her a joke. Don't kid yourself, that was terrible. Why, I'm so funny. Why are they so mean to me? What did I do? I'm about to set up a farm over there with a trade route. Granted, I may have stolen all their resources the first day I came here, but that's not an excuse. Hi, how are you? He's the cleric over here. He was wearing a different outfit. I'm trying to talk to you, dude. Thinking about heading home and starting dinner. Let's just chat to him. Okay, he's the only one who's kind of, like, decently nice to me. Right? So, you know, but anyway, everyone else is just so mean to me. And I don't know why. It makes me miss Autumnhelm. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going back there. But no, anyway, it's a good thing that we're not focusing on the village. We're focusing on my farm, and that's okay. The farm life is the life that you choose when you want nothing but isolation and, you know, taking all of their belongings is the nicest thing. That is what I'm saying. I told them that it was an investment, and I'll pay them back with all of the, you know, like, good farm stuff that I grow while I'm here. And they just didn't see it that way. They were like, "Oh, but we've worked hard for this stuff. This is our life savings." And I'm like, y'all, come on. Really? Not even a little tiny loan? But I don't know. They just didn't see it that way. Anyway. Go back to terraforming. Will you pay them? You will pay them back by not killing them. See, exactly. I would argue that's bare minimum, but, you know, I think it gets the point across. But yeah, exactly. It's fine. They don't know my previous life, where I am currently a village leader. I'm a very good one at that. I'm a very good village leader. Wouldn't you guys say so? I think so. I mean, only like one person, only like 2 people. Okay, maybe only like 3 ambiguous people have died in my village. Okay, but that's pretty good considering I have a population of like 30 some. I don't know. I haven't like counted Autumnhelm's village population. Maybe I need to do a head count again. Ugh. But you know what? Some people are returning after having been lost. So you're the best village leader. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that you think so. Thank you. All right. Oh boy. Oh wow. This is a predicament. How y'all doing? Okay. I didn't want to have to do this. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize it told me the durability. All right. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. I mean, I do, which is why I'm doing it, but okay. They look a little hungry. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead. Let's make it back down to 2. Anyway. Oh, there goes OBS. There she goes. There she blows. All right, OBS does that from time to time. I had a feeling it would do that today, but But, you know, all right. Hey, guys. Hey, chill. Yo, chill. Chill. Oh, my gosh. Okay. There you go. There's your... Oh, wait, I can't stack because that's a different quality. All right, if you guys are hungry, you have your feeding trough right there. What do you mean, no? OBS no working? Yeah, sometimes it does that. Not very often, but occasionally it'll just be like, actually, we don't really want to do this today. And I'm like, well, that sucks because y'all ain't got a choice. No choice in the matter. All right, I have so much. Oh my gosh. I have so much beef that I haven't cooked. We are so back. We are so back, y'all. Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you this fine Tuesday? Let's hit F4. Get a good lay of the land, Oh, right, so, over here, this is like a natural spring of water. How cute would it be to have a little well over here? Just as, like, you may want some windows. Yeah, I'm working on it. The thing is, like, I'm not sure if I want to change the window size yet. So I'm like, I might have to decide what I want that with. You're good? All right, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're doing good. All right, let's eat this silver quality steak. Didn't do anything special. I don't know why it's silver quality then. Oh, right, I forgot to look at what I was trying to look at with F4. Okay, so cool. So we want to round that out a little bit. All right, let's pull up our reference real quick. Okay. All right. Oh, it's raining. Perfect. We'd love to see it. All right. Okay, cool. I see where I need to extend. All right. We're going to be working in the rain. That's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. Let's get our dirt. See, and I told you guys, we thought we were going to have enough dirt, but we've used like almost more than half of it. And that's crazy to me. Crazy. Okay. More terraforming. Okay. There we go. Yeah, perfect. And you know what I was thinking? I was watching the other day. I was rewatching Minecraft Diaries, as one does. Love the rain. You know what? The rain can be nice, especially, I mean, I don't know what season it is right now. Let me see. Calendar. Oh, it's spring. Well, you know. I was going to say it would have been nice in the summer, but it's not summer. It's spring. That's why I said you can never have enough dirt. That's true. So true. All right, but yeah, I was rewatching Minecraft Diaries the other day, and I didn't even realize that Aphmau had done terraforming for Phoenix Trap, which, you know, makes sense because it's very transformed from, you know, beginning to the series to the end of it. But I was like, she was like, my terraforming is bad. And it was basically like flat terrain. And I was like, you know what? I never even noticed that. And I didn't notice it now. Maybe that just speaks to me because I'm not much of like a advanced Minecraft builder. But I think that's fine. It's raining IRL for me. Ooh, very nice. You know what? Sometimes I really love those just like gray, like rainy days where it's not like too stormy, but it's like the perfect in between. It's very cozy. You gotta love it. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of this random little section here. Hey, excuse me. You don't want me to hit you now, do you? No, I didn't think so. That's what I thought. Just get rid of this little section right here. And, do I want to... Okay, hold on. Reference image again. Pop. Right, okay, so this is sort of like the area where I'm gonna extend the barn and the silo in the yard. There she goes again. There she blows. I think I have an idea of what's going on. I think I know the issue. Here, let's try this. Let's see if this fixes anything. We pop that on real quick. That might fix a thing or two. But typically my PC doesn't have a whole lot of memory, which I'm working on. But usually when I have a bunch of hour-long recordings stored up, then my memory on my PC is like, stop, spare us. Even if I have it saved on like my external hard drive, somehow it still affects my actual PC. I don't really get it. See, we thought it was gonna be enough dirt. Now we need more dirt. All the dirts. Hey, you guys. Can we not stand on that, please? Can we just... Okay. They're still gonna stand on it. We are so back again. We are so back again. We are oh, I still need a roof. I still need a roof. That's okay. I survived without a roof for a while in Autumn Home. I can survive. That sounded like the beginning to a Mr. Beast video. I survived without a roof for this many days. Can I? Da-da? And let's find out in this video. I don't know how Mr. Beast sounds. Bam. Alright. Jog on. Whoa! Oh my gosh, look at that! I haven't seen that variant of cow. What's up, dude? So cute. You're so cute, too. All the cow variants are super cute. Modded cow variants, granted. Because, you know, it's mods. This is modded. Fill her in. Fill her in. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so I have quite a few. I don't want to say quite a few, because, like, compared to some farming mod packs I found, it's actually fairly light. But I have a pretty decent chunk of farming mods. And I'm determined to, you know, be the best farmer that I can be. I want to at least do some pretty good cooking stuff. You know, I want to do some cooking. I want to try at least plant one of each, like, seed slash thing. I want to set up a vineyard, as you guys saw in the reference. Yeah, so I'm planning on having a pretty extensive farm. I would like different animals as well, because not only do I have the vanilla animals and their variants, but I also... I don't want to brag, but I also got Alex's mobs. That's like one of my... Farming is a hard job, so good luck at being a master at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be tough. But I'm determined. I am very determined. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's extend this out a little more. But, you know, it's crazy because for the longest time, I was like... what do you call it? I don't know the words I'm thinking of, but... Oh, hello. I guess the way it's like, I was a stickler for the old ways, as people would put it. I was very, very like, no to change when it comes to Minecraft mods, because I grew up in the modding of like 1.7.10 and 1.12.2, right? And even 1.12.2 took me a while to get used to. Because I was like, no, I like 1.7.10. But then, you know, I came around and I was like, okay, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's okay. But yeah, like, I really, like, stuck in those eras. And I had my favorite mods. And I was like, this is the mods I play with all the time. I'm gonna go cook a can of vegetable soup. Be right back. All right, sounds good. But eventually I came around to, like, the 1.20.1 mods. Like, the modern mods, as people would call them. And now I have my favorite modern mods that like I can't play without. So it's just funny how those things work. How you know. Yeah, I've been thinking about, like, it's like, should I make like one of those mod list videos? But like YouTube already like messes with my channel so much that it's like, I don't know if I want to. Which is disappointing because the movie that I just put out yesterday, I don't want to say it's flopped, but it's not doing as well as I thought it would, because YouTube just doesn't know who to send it to. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know who to send it to? And I looked at the, like, audience it's pushing the video out to, and it's pushing it to, like, tech videos. Like, tech videos and ambiance, like, rain, sleep sounds. And I was like, what? Why are you pushing my video out to these people? They're not gonna watch, like, a Minecraft movie. So that's a weird oopsie daisy on YouTube's part that I really hope they fix. But yeah, that's just super odd. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, hopefully it gets fixed, because you know, I would like for my audience to actually find my thing. But yeah, I don't want to like start switching up genres while YouTube's already confused. That sucks. Yeah, but you know, you get used to it. YouTube just makes a habit of screwing you over, and you're like, okay, well, you know, yeah. I think the best thing to do when stuff like that happens, because it's kind of inevitable, you know, especially with YouTube like pushing out like AI moderation and generation, and your Minecraft movie did amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I worked on it for like 2 weeks. um, but I think the best thing to do in those like scenarios is to like use it as a learning experience, because not all the time is it your fault, you know, because like sometimes it could be the fault of like oh, why did I do that? I'm just gonna section this off. I'm gonna explain what I'm doing real quick. I'm gonna section this off as the sort of well area, because I don't think I'm gonna make the well right now, but I want to make sure I don't accidentally like build over it. So yeah. But yeah, I think the best thing that happens when YouTube screws you over like that, because it will inevitably like happen. Like it's like even I think, or not I think, it's just a fact. Even like YouTubers who have quote unquote like made it in the space, they still get screwed over by YouTube all the time. Oops, it just sucks a little worse for them because, you know, they're monetized and most people have made their living off of it. But I don't have my living off of YouTube. I mean I do, but not this channel. But it's like is that a good well size? I think that's decent. But I think the best thing to do is like use it as a learning experience, because not all the time is it your fault. Sometimes it's just YouTube getting a little confused, lost in the sauce, you know? But I think it's great to think, okay, well, let me look at like my thumbnail, or let me look at like my titling, or let me look at like the first couple seconds of my video, and just really using it as like a let me see what I can do better for next time. Because it is so demotivating when something you work really hard on doesn't, you know, pan out. And it's human to be upset about that, right? I'm not saying like put a smile on your face and move on, because that's unrealistic. But I think it's okay to be sad about it. And then when you're ready, be like, all right, let's buckle up and let's do the next thing, which is what I'm doing with this. This is the next thing. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to be like, oh, well, this thing I worked really hard on didn't work out. Let me just stop altogether, which is what I used to do. And now learning more about how the system works, I'm like, okay, you know what, actually, let's not be over dramatic. Let's take the time that we need and let's start over. And I think that mindset can really help you in a lot of areas, not just YouTube, but I don't know about a lot of areas, so I'm talking about YouTube right now. But yeah, I think the ability to, even with something that necessarily wasn't your fault, like with YouTube not pushing out your video to the algorithm, I think being able to be your own critic, but in a fair way, not in like a harsh I suck at everything way. Being able to be like, okay, cool, this was the best that I can do, how can I make it better? Like for example, like this was the best, I'm not speaking specifically to myself, but just in a general sense of like, let's say you make a thumbnail and you're like, this was the best thumbnail that I can do. Like I put everything that I've learned into it. I made it the best that it possibly can be. How can I make it better? And then, you know, like learning more, even if that thumbnail is great, you know, like I think pushing yourself to constantly improve with that kind of stuff, is just, I don't know. I think it's cool. It's a good way to keep constantly moving instead of being like, well, this is the best that I can do. I guess it's not good enough. Because, you know, it is, I feel like I'm rambling and not making any sense. But like I say, I sort of think of, like, okay, I use this metaphor a lot, but I think, why did I make planks? I meant to get dirt. Oh, I've already made all the dirt. All right, well, trying to mine more. I've said this before, but I sort of think of building in Minecraft as like an art style. And like an art style, it grows. You don't just start out like being good at art out of the womb. Like there are things you have to learn, and there is like steps you have to take to improve. And sometimes you have to make the thing bad before you can learn how to make it good, right? Like, for example, if I draw something and I'm like, okay, you know what? This looks a little lopsided. How could I fix that? Or if you're building and you're like, that looks too boxy. What can I add that way? Or, you know, something like that. And I think YouTube is very much like that as well, where it's like, this was the best that I could do at the time. Like right now, this house is the best that I can do at the time. But in a year from now, this will look bad to me because I will have improved so much more. And that's because I didn't stop building. And I didn't stop, you know, when I thought that this thing looked bad. So it's the same with YouTube, right? If a YouTube video doesn't do well, I think that's an excuse to even, if that was the best you could do, be like, okay, cool, how can I improve? Even when a YouTube video does do well, I think that's also an excuse to be like, replacing at 10. No, but just use the full durability. That makes no sense. But I think, see, why does it do that? Just use the full durability. What? Excuse you. How do I turn that off? Okay. I guess I can't. I guess it's just the way the mod works. But anyway. Yeah, I think when YouTube, like, whether your video does good or bad, it's always good to look at what you could have done better and give yourself grace with that, of course, because if you're always trying to chase perfection, then you will never be happy with what you did. But I think it's good to acknowledge, like, hey, I'm really proud of this video. I think I did section A, B, and C really well. Now let's look at maybe what I could do better or what I would change next time. Like my old videos, especially, and I don't even mean like old, I mean like even, oh, that's my Minecraft stomach. But I mean, even just from like a year ago, series that I looked at and was like, oh my gosh, like this was the best video I've ever created. Like I literally peaked, like I can't do better than this. I will look at and I'll be like, you know, my mic sounded a little iffy in this part, or I would have tightened up this pacing here. Or so I just think it's interesting how with time and practice and progression and stuff, like, and also, just because I critique those old videos doesn't make them bad. I still find them good and entertaining. That's the whole thing, is I can still enjoy what I made in the past, and improve. It's a really hard balance to find, but it's there. It's there nonetheless. Kind of went on a ramble here, and I'm not really sure what my point was. But yeah, just tiny impulse ramble motivation there. But anyway. Yeah, point is, progress is good. Keep doing stuff. I don't know. I'm over here doing Minecraft right now. All right. I think this terraforming is actually coming along really well, to be fair. Let's see. Get that. We don't really need the torches right here. Okay. Let's fill in this little blocky patch over here. And then I think we'll have enough space to actually start the physical, like, farming process. I don't know. I like rambles. It's fun to hear what people have to say and what they think. I agree. You know what? I very much agree. I love rambling. It's funny because my boyfriend was he's the one who was subjected to most of my rambles. But he was like, I think you should start like a channel rambling about things that you think about. And I did consider it for a time, but then I was like, I think I have too many opinions, and I think I get a bit rambly at times. And I do like scripting my thoughts, but at the same time, my scripts get rambly, and I'm just like, my rambles come in moments of like impulsive, like fits of passion of like, hey, I feel strongly about this thing, let me talk about it. You know? So maybe that's also part of the ADHD. But it's like, too many opinions is a bad thing. That's true. That's true. It is very true. But, you know, I was like, sometimes, like, for example, a couple months back, I scripted an entire video and I still feel this way. Here's the thing. I still have this opinion, and I maybe have talked about it on stream one time. I'm not entirely sure. But I have this very strong opinion about like modern creators and influencers and the responsibility that they have. Because I do think that creators have a level of responsibility, and I think, it needs to be exercised and acknowledged more. And I started scripting a video about that, and I just kind of, I don't want to say I burnt out, but I was just kind of like, the actual scripting process, it just felt too robotic to me, I guess. It felt more like I was writing like a college thesis to present to my class, like a essay, like, here's my opinion on this and that. And I wasn't like trying to convince anybody of anything. That's the thing is, when I share my opinions, I'm not trying to be like, this is why this is right and this is why we need to change the world or something, which, not that those speeches are a bad thing, but that's not necessarily my what my rambles are for. It's just like, hey, this is a topic that I feel really strongly about. This is why I'm going to move forward doing this thing, and I just want to talk to someone about it. Because sometimes rambles can get a little preachy. And you're like, all right, let's calm down now. But like, yeah, so for example, with creator responsibility, I do the same. Yeah, it's like with creator responsibility, that's one that I really feel strong about. When I say creator responsibility, what I mean specifically is, I think as the internet changes and grows and stuff, hello, spiders. For example, I think creator responsibility is much different than it was like, say, 10 to 20 years ago. Because big creators, like the original ones, that was their first time like doing anything online. Right? Like, I think around that time, we didn't really understand the scope of the internet, and we didn't really understand the concept of just how many people we could reach and just how like useful it could be to, I guess, connect with that people in that way. Like, we didn't really comprehend the tool that it was. Yes, I know. How do I turn that off? That is so obnoxious. I'll figure that out later. But we didn't understand, especially they didn't understand the responsibility they had. To them, they're like, hey, I want to post a video that I think is interesting and funny, and let me do that. And the people found them and, began to appreciate and adore them. Sort of like celebrities in a sense. They were almost like the new age celebrities, but nobody could have expected that would happen. Right? So I give those creators grace when it comes to the whole responsibility talk, because it's like, nobody really expected that. But now in the new age of like social media and stuff, I don't think you can just post like silly videos on the internet without an intent for it to blow up. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't think you can do that with the intention of it not to be seen by people. I think in the new like way and day and age of the like modern stuff. Hold on. My mom just texted me. What have you stumbled into? We are doing a farming mod pack, so that's what we're doing currently. I am just rambling about creator responsibility as I do that. But yeah, with the old creators, there was a level of grace, because it's like nobody expected the internet to be the tool that it was. Like, if you post like a random video of you singing or doing something funny, you were just doing that because you just wanted to do it for fun. There was no expectation of, oh, millions of people are literally going to see this and I'm going to be able to do this for a living, right? But now in this day and age, I would say that it's naive to post on the internet without expecting it to be seen by people. Unless you have like a private social media account and it is guaranteed to be only for your friends, you know? I think it's naive to assume that, you know, your social media isn't reaching anybody. So what I mean by that is, like, content creators, I mentioned this like a few minutes ago, but I think content creators are basically like our new age celebrity. And I think like for example, celebrities are still relevant, but I think internet personalities are almost more idolized to an extent, if that is, it's weird because using a real life I guess example, I follow this book content creator. Her name is Haley Pham. If you don't know who she is, if you've heard of Ryan Trahan, that's his wife. And I really enjoy her, and I watch her occasionally, and she lives in my area, so eventually I ended up actually bumping into her like a couple months ago and meeting her, and she was really nice, she was really sweet. But my mom, and I had because I met her with my mom. My mom and I had very different reactions. My mom reacted almost as if she was a celebrity, where she was sort of starstruck and excited about meeting her. And granted, I was excited, but I was like, she's just like a regular person. Like, we were very close to the same age. She was literally the same height as me. You know, I was just like, oh, hey, I watch you on YouTube. What's up? Like, she just felt like me. And I think that's what has made influencers so influential. Because celebrities have way too much negative weight and bad blood with the outside world. Yes, I do definitely think that contributes to it. I also think with a modern day influencer, they're way more relatable, you know, because they are just regular people posting on social media who happen to have a bunch of followers, right? They're not like celebrities with, or at least they don't project themselves as celebrities with mansions and stuff. I mean, some definitely, but I'm more talking about I'm more talking about like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to call it the direct creator who inspired this entire, Tyson Out would beg to differ. Yeah, that's not really the influencers I'm talking about. There's specific influencers that I have in mind who kind of project themselves as like the everyday average person, and that's sort of where their following comes from. And these creators, I think, have kind of forgotten their responsibility with an audience. So what I mean by that is, as much as, like, I love doing YouTube, right? And of course I would love to have a big audience. I mean, I already feel like I have a decently sized audience. I have 2,000 followers, and I even get a little overwhelmed when there's a lot of people talking in my chat, because I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm making this a fun and safe environment for everyone, you know? But when it comes to like, the idea of growing my audience even bigger, there's a lot of things to worry about when it comes to that, because I take it very seriously. And I'm like, there's a level of responsibility there where there will be some people who hang on every word I say. Queso comes to mind. Yes, Queso, exactly. But I think Queso is, obviously I don't know him, so I can't say definitively he's this. But I think Queso is genuinely just who he is. I don't think he's falsely projecting a humble life for that. I'm talking about specifically influencers who appeal to a female audience. I mean, arguably Queso does, but I mean, like, sort of like daily life influencers. And like, yeah. That's more what I'm talking about here, because I do think that is mostly the sort of influencer. I mean, I agree with every sort of influencer, but I'm jumping around to different topics. Like, for example, my role as a content creator, I don't consider myself an influencer, but I create content. As someone who creates content, I try to be very careful with everything I do and I say. And because even though my audience is small, I do have a lot of people in my audience who care about what I say, who enjoy to watch my videos and my streams and stuff. And I want to make sure that I don't make anyone feel uncomfortable or left out, or like, you know, my place isn't a safe place for them, right? And specifically, I think... Can't help you there since I think you're like the content creator I've interacted the most. Yeah, fair. Like, it's especially... Yeah, it's like... You know, like I said, I try to be very careful with my audience, and not in a parasocial way, but just in a way of like, I want to make sure that, you know, you have a good time here, I guess. And I want to make sure that, I don't know, it's hard to say my point without, while beating around the bush, because I'm not trying to call out content creators. But I guess the thing that inspired this whole idea, I may have always had this idea, is there are content creators who have very impressionable audiences. Specifically, welcome back with the soup. Specifically, I think younger female audiences are very impressionable, and that's not the fault of the female audience members. But I think it does. If you have a younger feminine audience who statistically struggle with some things more than others, I think it's your, yes, sort of naive. I think it's that creator's responsibility to a certain extent to acknowledge, hey, this is the audience I have. What do I want to do about this? You know? For example, I don't know if any of my viewers in chat, I'm sure you have since you're watching a Minecraft live stream, but if you've heard of Stampy Longnose, Stampy Longcat, Stampy Longhead, whatever, he didn't used to be for kids, right? When he started out, he was swearing, he was, you know, just making videos for his friends. But when he learned, oh, wait a minute, I have a child audience, he corrected, and he started to lean more, a bit friendly, less swear words, more, you know, just being careful about the things that he said. And I really respect that, because he could have just said, oh, I have a child audience, whatever. And I know a lot of creaties. I know a lot of creators who have done that. And I understand that to an extent, because I understand the mindset there can be, hey, I don't really want a child audience, so I'm going to go even more into the other side to get rid of them. And at that point, there's nothing you can do, right? I acknowledge that. But I don't like when creators acknowledge the young audience they have, or it doesn't even have to be a young audience, but just an impressionable audience in general, where they have directly, like, acknowledged that, and then continue to... is fearmonger the right word? Just use their platform in an irresponsible way, or spread misinformation, or, you know, just I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. Things like that. That's the type of stuff. Yes, not make it safe for their audience. Like, for example, it's so hard not to beat around the bush, but or it's so hard to beat around the bush. If I know that I have an audience who... Oh, goodness. Okay, let's say, for example, I'm assuming most of you enjoy Minecraft because you're subscribed to me, a Minecraft YouTuber, and you watch Minecraft. And if I say, like, oh man, like, if you play hardcore Minecraft, like, that is actually so cringe. Like, oh my gosh, I hate people who play hardcore Minecraft. Obviously, I'm not saying this. I'm just using it as an example. And I acknowledge that I play, like, for Minecraft, I enjoy more roleplay than anything else. Roleplay is awesome. All right, let's use roleplay as an example, right? If I say, like, roleplay Minecraft is kind of cringe. You know, oh, I don't like roleplay Minecraft, honestly. Blah, 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 right? I know that most of my audience enjoys roleplay Minecraft. So with me acknowledging that and saying that, my audience could have like two different reactions. Either half of my audience could be like, well, that hurts my feelings. Screw llama. You know, why would she say that? I'm unsubscribing, which would be valid. You know, if I actually thought that would be valid, because, you know, you don't want to follow a person who is directly insulting your likes and interest. But if I weren't, or if you weren't a, you know, someone who would think that, and you were like, oh, Understood. See you next time. Either rage baiting or using some self-deprecating humor. I'm rage baiting? What you mean? But like, if like my audience member who heard that, like, you know, thought to themselves like, oh, well, I like roleplay Minecraft. What does that say about me? Should I? Oh, right. Yeah, in that example. I gotta go take care and have a wonderful day. Okay, you have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it. Oh, that's what you think. I understand. And I was like, I'm just using it as an example. I do like roleplay Minecraft. Okay. But yeah, so some other part of my audience might be like, oh, well, I really like roleplay Minecraft. Am I cringe? Like, do I not like what do I like? Oh no. Like part of my audience would start to feel really bad about their interest, right? And that would be my responsibility, I guess. And obviously, I'm talking about much serious things in roleplay Minecraft, but I can't directly say what it is. But I have seen creators like that who know they have an impressionable audience who match a criteria of what they're talking about. And they're like, this thing is bad, or this thing is cringe, or I'm making fun of this group of people. And they know their audience makes up some sort of group of that people. Then, like, I think specifically when it comes to topics of, like physical insecurity, or when it comes to, I guess, maybe social insecurity, or something of that degree, right? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! All right, well, get the point though. Actively attacking your criteria. Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. And I think that doing that on accident, there are ways to fix that, right? Like if someone says something and they're like, I didn't realize, I'm very sorry. I think if you genuinely apologize and you correct your actions, then sure, I think there is forgiveness there. But I'm talking about the creators who actively exploit it. Hello, snails. How are you? I'm talking about the creators who actively exploit this, who use their influencer thing to be like, let's say my audience is, you know, let's pretend I make content to a younger female audience, and I make YouTube shorts being like, hey, I have this insecurity. Do you also have this insecurity? Well, that's okay because I'm going to make relatable content about it to make you feel seen, right? I respect that, you know? But if that creator then turns around and goes, hey, remember that insecurity you followed me for because it made you feel seen and like this was something that you could relate to and get through? Well, let me tell you how to fix it, why it's bad, and let me tell you about the product that you can buy to fix it and make you just like everybody else while also making you feel bad about that thing that you have. You know, that's kind of what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that I think is gross and where responsibility as a creator needs to come into play. Because for a lot of people, I don't think, at least I think this way because I don't like to think that people, do I have a llama? No, I don't have a llama yet. I'm still looking for one. But I think that some people don't really acknowledge the damage they do. And I think there is forgiveness there. It won't ever erase the damage, but I think that, you know, we're all human. We all make mistakes. There is room to change and grow. But the people who actively know what they're doing and don't care and continue to do so, I think that that is upsetting. And that's where creator responsibility needs to come into play. Because as creators, you do have a responsibility to acknowledge, hey, the words and things that I say could affect people and could hurt people. And influencer in the title is to influence, someone who has influence over someone. You are actively influencing the people who give you support. So I think using that to cause damage instead of using it for good, I guess. Like I've seen some great creators who use their platform, I guess, for good in this way. I'm not going to name even the positive ones because I don't want to be hypocritical, but some creators be like, hey, I used to feel really bad about this thing, and I realized that some people feel that way too. I'm going to spend my you know, the audience that I have and the platform that I have to make sure that no one has the same hurt that I do again. You know? Like, I think that is, you know, just completely, like, I really appreciate that. Before I keep talking, I'm going to ask Selma, how honest do you want me to be about my thoughts about this? Go ahead and be honest. Just make sure that, you know, we are being respectful and of each other's opinions. Because I'm willing to hear out other people's opinions. Because I know that there's a lot of nuance to this topic. But yeah, just make sure we're all keeping it respectful and good and being cool to each other, you know? But yeah, that's specifically my thoughts on the topic. This is just the ramble stream. I mean, okay, to be fair, every stream of mine is a ramble stream, but anyway, but I see other creators who directly use the platform being like, yeah, I'm aware of this. Just want to watch a back pass too, I guess, that didn't make it. But yeah, I see some creators who directly exploit that. I see some creators who directly exploit that. And I think that there's some responsibility there. And there are some instances where, of course, you're not going to be able to make everybody happy all the time. That's not what I'm specifically talking about. I'm specifically talking about people who know the harm that they're causing and they don't care and they don't acknowledge it and they continue to do so. W terraforming? Really? You think so? I get a little bit insecure about my terraforming, but I'm trying to get better, especially with this series. But yeah. People accept that exploiting vulnerability is something that is not good or okay, but something I cannot get behind is trying to pander to everything or let themselves be pushed. Oh yeah, no. That's not what I'm talking about. I think pandering to everything and just, you know, like being made to be like a yes man to everything. Yeah, I disagree with that. That's not what I'm saying. But specifically this talk is about like, hey, don't directly harm people that you know that you're harming. You know? Like, for example, let's use another metaphor. Like, if I'm on my phone and I were to walk onto someone on the street and bump into them, I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't see you. Right? Like, I probably shouldn't have been on my phone, but, like, that doesn't mean, like, you can never be on your phone and walk on the street again. You're awful. You're a terrible person. You know? That's not really what I'm talking about. But specifically, if there's a person here and I walk by them and I see they have a black eye and I punch them on the street and they're like, hey, I clearly have a black eye. That kind of hurts. Why would you do that? It's like, oh, sorry. But if I do that, I get $5 more. Right? That's the creators that I'm talking about. That's the stuff that I get a little irritated about. Because I think the creator that inspired this whole topic was a few months ago. There was a creator who kept making content about a certain thing, and it was making light of a pretty serious situation. And it was also spreading a lot of information about said situation, which was in turn hurting the audience and being like, oh my gosh, da-da-da-da. And a lot of people were like, hey, so I'm actually really informed on this situation, and I understand that you're making this as a joke, but you are actively, like, telling your audience misinformation, stuff that is directly harmful to them, like this will directly affect them, and they're trying to make sure that they're going to be okay. Can you stop doing that? And the creator just did not acknowledge it. But, like, these were some of, like, the top comments as well. Like, the most, like, top comments, all the replies were like, OMG, wait, thank you for informing me. Like, I had no idea. You know? And then the creator continued to do stuff like this. I think that is... Now, I can't say for sure if they saw those comments. But considering they were top comments, I have a hard time believing that they didn't. I think if you're gonna, like, adhere to fear-mongering or just, like, scaring your audience or making them feel bad because you're like, yeah. It's just like, oh, well, it was just a joke. Okay, but it's not funny, right? Like, I feel the same way when it comes to, like, overdone pranks. Like, if a prank is supposed to make everyone involved laugh, right? If you do a prank that scares somebody, like, not like a little jump scare prank where everybody's giggling afterwards, like, I think that's fine. But it's like, if you do a prank that, like, which is all of Instagram sometimes, yes. And I'm not going to go down the Instagram rabbit hole, but yes, just know I agree Yeah. But people hiding behind jokes makes me upset. Yes, exactly. When you make a joke about something, a joke is supposed to be funny, right? If you can't explain to me what is funny about the joke, then it's not a joke anymore, right? Like, for example, a pun is funny. It's a joke because you're using clever wordplay to make something. Like, for example, if I say to this cow, hey, move over, that's funny because cows go moo. Okay, maybe it's not funny because it's a pun, but there's humorous intent behind it. But if I say to somebody, hey, oh my gosh, I just heard that something really bad happened to like people that you care about. And that person goes, oh my gosh, are they okay? And you're like, haha, just kidding, got you. Where's the humor in that? Where is the humor? There's no humor in that, right? And the content that I'm seeing has that same energy, like, oh my gosh, this really bad thing is gonna happen. What are we gonna do? And people are like, wait, seriously? And they're like, no, not actually. I just thought it was funny. What? Dog, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean you thought it was funny? You didn't think it was funny. It just has engagement and clicks and stuff. Like, that makes no sense to me. Also, can we just acknowledge, like, kind of, I kind of did that. Can we just acknowledge that for a second? There's a point where you're just being mean. Yeah, no, I agree. There is a point where, you know, you are just being incredibly rude. And again, there's the nuance of if I make a joke and someone is like, oh my gosh, what? It's like, oh wait, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was like not like for example, like if I make a joke about, I don't know, like I don't know, earthquakes or something, right? To me, I think that might be funny. Like if the room shakes, I'm like, oh, what is that, an earthquake? I'm just trying to be a little funny because in my brain, clearly it's not an earthquake. But maybe someone has, like, the person I'm talking to or making the joke to is really scared of earthquakes. And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know that you were, like that's a genuine mistake. That is a human mistake. But that's different than saying, if I know my friend is really scared of earthquakes and I'm like, oh no, I think an earthquake is happening. Like, I know that person was scared of earthquakes. Why would I do that? You know? Like, there's a difference between genuine mistakes. Like, let's say if I made a one-off video and the people in my comments were like, hey, you're spreading misinformation, or, you know, you made this joke and I don't really think that it came across that well. I can reflect on that and be like, actually, you know what? Maybe I didn't think too much about that. That's my bad. Let me take it down. I apologize, or something like that. Yeah, weaponizing a phobia is not great. And so I think at certain instances like that, yes, people in school especially do it all the time. It was one of the fun fact. It was one of the reasons I had to be homeschooled because I don't know about you guys, or not about you guys. I mean, I don't know if you know this about me. I actually have CPTSD, which is very fun, and it doesn't affect my daily life at all. No, I'm healing. I'm going to therapy. But anyway, but I had that as a kid. I've had it since a very young age, and a lot of kids, because I was a young, naive child and I trusted the world to be good to me, I would tell kids like, hey, I didn't know the word trauma as a 7-year-old, obviously, but I would tell kids like, hey, I get scared about this sometimes, so can we not talk about this? And they would repeatedly be like, oh, well, I will continue to bring that up and to trick you into thinking that this thing is happening when it's really not. And this continued into middle school, right? So eventually it came to the point where it's like, okay, maybe we homeschool? I wish it was probably homeschooled. Yeah, I do not hold envy for anyone in the public school system nowadays. It's rough out there, and you know, I hope y'all are doing okay. But yeah, I think that's what people are doing in schools is what creators, I think, are not all creators, granted, but I think some creators are definitely doing online nowadays. And that's not cool, and it's not fun, and I don't appreciate it. So, oh right, that's right. I was doing the cow thing. All right, gotta get these. Oh gosh, these cows. All right. Did not get me talking about my middle school. Oh goodness. Oh, God, cheapers, man. Yeah, I do not miss middle school. Oh my gosh, I do not miss middle school. Oh my gosh. It's raining. Okay, hello cows. Let me just... Oh my... We have a normal variant cow. Oh my gosh. No one does? No. Remember to drink water. I drink water as I said that. Are you in my walls? I think it's confirmed. I'm afraid. I had to repeat several years. That's all I gotta say. Oh, yeah. Yep. The school system is, it's interesting, to say the least. That's what I'll say. School system is definitely interesting. You know, anyone who misses middle school is, what school they go to. We might be in your walls. You know, I've had a suspicion for a while, but, I've just learned to live with it. Although I'm not from the US. Yeah, fair. It is interesting how people bait fate and stuff. Some parts of middle school were fun for me. Like, I enjoyed some of the girls I met. Like, if I never went to middle school, I wouldn't have learned what fan fiction was. And I wouldn't have started writing my own. But, you know, I could have done without the bullying and the teachers. And fun fact, my teachers in my middle school were awful. In my science class, I had this teacher. I don't remember who his name or anything. Not that I would dox the teacher, but he seemed like a pretty decent guy, right? Like, he got along with a bunch of students. But then I realized he just kind of, like, let the students do whatever they want to be the cool teacher. And I learned that when I wouldn't even consider this girl, like, a bully at first. Like, I considered her a friend, right? And I think that was the hardest part about it. Because we were together in the previous school year, and she did start out as a bully, but I ended up being like, hey, I'm having a really hard time right now. Can you stop bullying me? And she's like, oh, yeah, my bad. Let's be friends, right? And we were friends for the rest of that, like, school year. I just peeked the mic. My bad. We were decently good friends for the rest of that school year. And then when this new school year started, I was like, hey, we're sitting next to each other in this class. This is great. But she was constantly, like, tricking me about stuff. And I was like, oh, this is just friendly friend banter. Haha. There's a teacher at my old school who tells people to ask for help. She gets mad at them for asking for that happens all the time. But I thought it was friendly friend banter. You know, just, like, friends teasing each other. Until that was... don't you need windows? Yeah, I'm making windows at the moment because I realize it's raining in my house. But there was, at one point where, we're in science class, right? And we're sitting next to each other. And my pencil's getting a little dull. And she's like, hey, Llama, do you need me to, like, sharpen your pencil for you? I have a sharpener right here. That way you don't have to, like, get up to, like, the one on the desk. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. That would be awesome. So she starts sharpening my pencil, and she sharpens it to the point where her pencil sharpener is full. And she hands the pencil back to me. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then she opens the sharpener and dumps all the shavings on my head. And I sat in front of the class, front row desk. I was a teacher's pet. So I'm right in front of the teacher's desk. He sees this, watches what happens, and he cackles. Like, head thrown back cackles. Like, oh man, good prank. Good one, bro. And the girl laughs. And I'm just sitting there, like, confused, because I'm like, oh, wow. Like, I thought this girl was, like, my friend. Like, I thought she was sharpening my pencil to be nice, not to dump on my head in front of the entire class. That was the day that I think I was pulled out. I literally think I called my mom after that class, and I was like, can you please pick me up? I don't want to be here anymore. Like, this is what happened. And my mom was like, oh, yeah, like, I'm coming to get you right now. And then I think I got pulled out, like, either the next day or something like that. But it was just like, kids are mean, man. And it's crazy how the teachers just don't, like, do anything about it. It's absolutely bonkers. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I can... Oh, that's not going to make many windows, but we'll do our best. But yeah. Absolutely crazy. Should have done better. Whoopsie daisy, I didn't mean to do it like that. Oh, and I can still open the windows. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Let me run something by y'all real quick, though. Should I make those windows, like, should I add an extra wall level, and should I make the windows, like, double tall, or should I keep them the one block tall windows? Because I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what to do about that. Let's see. Window, window, window. Very nice. Oh, wait. Why don't I do it for the front? Let me do it for the front. Think it's fine like that? Okay, cool. L school? Yeah, definitely L school. Some of my schools are some of the worst rated in the county. So that would probably explain part of it. It's also part of the reason why my brothers haven't enrolled in... I mean, they are enrolled in school. They're homeschooled, but it's like we haven't put them in public school because, you know, with what I went through, it was very not. And also, one of my... it's hard because I have a neurodivergent family, so school is hard on its own, but when you're neurodivergent, it's even harder. So a lot of the things that, like, my brothers, like, would need, they probably wouldn't have access to. So it's like, well, shoot, what do we do about that? Did have a teacher similar to that, although she's more permissive than the cool one. Understandable. Hello, Archive Rose. Welcome. I really like that username. That's really cute. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, it's just, it's difficult. It's very hard. It's like, how about y'all be good teachers, maybe? Just a thought, just a thought. Yeah. No, I didn't, it sucked because, when I enrolled in a college, which I'm not enrolled anymore, but when I was doing college briefly, I thought that would change because I guess college teachers are, and granted, my teachers were kind. I did online college because I didn't want to drive to campus every day. But granted, they were kind, and you could tell that they really cared about what they taught. But it was almost like a prideful, like, refusing to admit mistakes, right? Because I had an English teacher, and we had a series of writing different types of essays. So there was like persuasive essay, informational essay, there was, oh shoot, not me immediately forgetting. It was like the persuasive one where you're trying to persuade someone of something. And then there was the informational one where you're just trying to inform. And then there was, I think, there was just one where you're just talking about stuff or you're telling a story. A narrative essay, I think. Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to the farmhouse. How are you? It was like those 3 types of essays or whatever. Oh, he jumped through. He got through. Do you remember that I managed to get her removed from school because my angry teen brain was tired of having to wear headphones, deal with the noise? Yeah, honestly, that's great. I'm glad that you were able to do something with that. Yeah, with my college professors, it was almost this like, they were nice, but it was almost this prideful of like for example, I had written, I think it was was it the informational essay? I don't quite remember. It was the one where you're basically trying to tell a narrative story. That's what it was. You're basically trying to tell a narrative. And I misunderstood the assignment. That's where I went wrong, right? I thought that you were supposed to write it like a story. But I misunderstood. I didn't realize that you were supposed to like write it. Oh. People launched spitballs to the board so much it smelled. Oh, nasty. So many people had vapes. Oh yes, I've heard about the vaping epidemic in schools. Was so done with that teacher. Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, it was for my teachers. It became almost like when I messed up, I had written it and she didn't give me like a failing grade because I still technically completed it. But she's like, hey, you didn't do it right. Like, you should have read the assignment. And I was like, oh goodness, that's awful. Did you go to Disney middle school? But yeah, my teacher was like, hey, you didn't do the assignment right. I'm docking points. Or she's like, please be sure to actually read it. That was like the word. It was something like that. Like, make sure to read it. And And then I realized, like, because I did read it, but I realized, oh, like, I misunderstood, right? So I redid the assignment and I sent it to her. I was like, hey, I apologize for that. I misunderstood. I've redone it. Let me know if, I need to change anything else. And I ended up getting, like, I think, uh-oh. Oh, whoops. I was gonna say, I ended up, getting, like, whatchamacallit? I think I'm like maybe a B for that assignment, which is fine. I was like, okay, cool. And I took the points that she gave me, and I was like, all right, let me go ahead and apply that to my next essay, right? And then this one was like a informational essay or something. Or no, this one was a persuasive essay. And so I wrote the persuasive one. I cannot remember what the topic was about. But I was like, okay, this one is gonna do great, right? Like, I understand this one. I get what we're talking about. Like, I'm excited to write this one. And then that one ended up getting like points docked as well. And I was like, oh, well, shoot, like, what did I do? So I asked the teacher. I was like, hey, like, I noticed I got docked points for this. Like, was there any specific reason? Like, I didn't really understand. And she was like, oh, well, you still didn't really do the assignment like the way that I wanted you to. Like, you have to do it in this format. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I looked back at the essay and I was like, I did do the format. Like, I did it the way, like, I wanted to. There was also a thing of, like, apparently I didn't, like, cite my sources correctly, but I did. And so I was like, okay, let me cite it the way that she wants me to. And so I took all those things, I redid it, sent it back, and she was like, okay, thanks. You still didn't cite your sources correctly, but, whatever. I was like, what? Okay. It's fine. Like, I'll just take it on into the next essay. Like, it's okay. Like, cause I'm still getting like, I'm not getting failing grades, right? Like, I'm just getting like B's and C's, cause I would prefer A, but at least it's not an F, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm doing the best that I can and I'll learn and stuff like that. I had a very like positive attitude about it. Cause I was like, okay, you know what? This is the learning experience. This is the whole point, and then eventually, I do my essay that I'm the most proud of. It's like I don't remember it exactly. It had to do something about like, it was something about like, oh, I think it was Christmas through the decades and how like historical events change the holiday so much, right? Because the traditional way we celebrate Christmas, some of it came from like Victorian stuff. Like, I think the Christmas tree came from like Queen Victoria and like all the stuff she did, right? But it also like it changed a lot due to everything with World War II. And so I found that really interesting. And it's the first time that like I did an essay that like I actually cared about what I was researching, because I was like, oh wow, this is like really interesting. Like, I didn't know most of this stuff. So I did it and I was like, okay, wow, like this is like a really good essay. Like, I followed all the tips that I was given. I cited the sources like the way that she asked me to, because it wasn't the traditional way, but she had kept asking me to cite it in this specific way. And I was like, okay, I've done this. I have more like research citations than is required. Like, I've done this and this and this, and I sent it, and I was like, I'm so excited. Like, this is an A. Like, I know this is an A. I'm so like, I just know, I was so excited to, I guess, hear her feedback, because I was like, I thought I did so well, and I got it back, and I think it was the lowest rated assignment I had sent in so far, other than the one that I had done completely wrong, like not counting that one. But like, it was the lowest one I had gotten so far, and I think it was like, I can't remember if it was a C or a D, but it was like pretty low, and I was like, but like I was heartbroken. Like, I don't want that to sound dramatic, but like, I was like, I really thought I did this. And she's like, well, first of all, like, your intro makes no sense. Like, I can't tell what your essay is about to be just from the intro. And also, you go off on a tangent in like the second paragraph, and also your conclusion, like da 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 da. And I was obviously upset but I'm like, okay, well, she's the expert, right? Like, she knows what she's talking about. And I was like, okay, let me redo it. Because with our assignments, we get a chance to redo it. Like, we get one chance to redo it for a better grade. So I was like, okay, let me redo it, like, with all the points she given me. Because some of her points were valid. Like, sometimes I was like, okay, yeah, I do go off on a bit of a tangent. This transition could have been a little bit smoother. You know, stuff like that. I was like, okay, let me take these pointers. Let me do this. And she also, she pointed out that, like, I didn't, like, cite it correctly again. And I was like, this is the way that you asked me to cite it. She's like, no, you need to be using this official citation thing. And I was like, thinking to myself, I did that in the previous essay and she docked it as wrong. And I can't remember what else. There was something else that she docked wrong that she's like, this just objectively doesn't make sense. And I'm someone who doesn't like to be like, no, I'm right though, because I very much like to sometimes I take too much criticism, but I like to be open to criticism because, you know, if you never take anyone's criticism, you know, you can't change and you can't grow, especially when it comes to, you know, a college class that I'm paying for to become better at the thing that I want to do. But I was reading over some of the points she made. I was like, I don't want to change this because I do think that this is correct. I actually, like something in me, I was like, I just think that this is right. Like, I'm gonna keep this in here. And I ended up sending back the assignments. I kept some of the points. I did, like, explain myself once I sent it back. I was like, hey, like, I've changed the things. I fixed the intro to be more about the whole picture. I cut this down to make it a little bit less rambly. I changed the pacing, and I think I wrapped everything up. You've lost marks for debating some things? Oh, let me finish. Like, I did that, and I was like, I will say, I was like, I did keep this section in because I did think it. Oh, right. She said that one point I added was irrelevant to the whole thing. And I was like, I don't remember what that point was, but I was like, I do think that this is relevant to my essay. And I think that's where I started. Now, I don't have any evidence for this, right? But that's when I started to think, like, maybe she was skimming my essay, because I was like, I think if you read the essay, like, it would make sense, like, why I put this in here. Because I was like, I think this, it's like, it was like a very small line, but I was like, I think it holds a lot of, like, it kind of makes up my thesis. Like, it kind of carries it. So I was like, I did keep this part in because I think this carries, like, my thesis. Like, you know, just let me know what you think, whatever. And my grade changed by 2 points. And she's like, I still kind of keep everything I said, but, you know, you did wrap it up a little nicer. One of those docked points was for going over the word count, which I get. But at the same time, I'm like, it was like by 100 words. So I was like, I think at that point, like, that was like the final assignment, right? So I was done. But at that point, I was like, wow, like, I didn't expect to like, I didn't expect that to, I don't want to say kill my passion, because that sounds dramatic, but it kind of really did, like dim, like, my spark a little bit, because I had gone into the year with such a positive attitude about it, I guess. Like, I was like, okay, like, college class, let's go. Because I've never been cool with school. I've never been cool with school. I've never enjoyed school, but I was like, college is sort of the thing you get when you, like college is what teaches you how to do the thing that you love to do, right? And I am not someone who often claims, like, I'm really good at this thing, because I still haven't, I'm human. I still have my insecurities. I just threw water on a campfire and turned it into a candle. Yeah, like, it's not completely gone. But it's like, ooh, I really like that, actually. But it definitely, like, I was definitely a little disheartened. And I was like, I'm not someone who's, will self-proclaim, I'm really good at this thing. Because I'm always a little bit unsure of myself. It's just always been, it's always been a little thing. I've always been a little unsure of myself. Even if I am super confident about a thing, I will be like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be as confident about that thing. But writing is something that I'm like, I think I was born to do writing, you know? Like, I'm like, this is something that I want to constantly improve on. It, like, do you guys ever have those, like, passions or those hobbies where it feels, like, embedded into your very being? You're like, this is part of me. This is part of what makes up who I am, and this is embedded in, like, a lot of me. That's kinda how writing is for me. And so to have something I'm really good at and something that I genuinely believe I did really good on, which is really hard for me to, like, admit to myself, haven't found it. Yeah, there's time. There's lots of time to find it. It's something that just, like, if you do have it, oh, yeah, everyone has one. Everyone has one. Everyone has a special thing. And if you say you don't, you just haven't found it yet. Which there's lots of time for that. But, writing is my thing. So to have something where it's like, I guess, be so definitively like, hey, like, it wasn't necessarily the criticism, I guess. It was more so the fact that fixing of the criticism was like, hey, this still isn't good enough. And it's like, oh, I don't have it yet. You guys will find it. You guys will find it. Everyone has their thing. Everyone has their thing. Do I want to put slabs here? I love how I started, like, talking about how Minecraft building is like an art style, and then I started rambling into like, oh dang it, I really wanted that to I don't like that. But then I started rambling about like college classes and grades and like insecurities and creator responsibility. Welcome to a llama stream, you guys. But yeah, just stuff like that. Hey, at least we have windows now. That's something. At least we have windows. But anyway, you know, that's just rambling and that sort of stuff. But yeah. ADHD's the max. Yo, for real. It's fun, so I don't mind. Heck yeah. I try to at least keep it lighthearted. Then you call it llama therapy? Oh, I'm not licensed. I'm not licensed. Be careful about that. Like, you go to your doctor. Are you currently in therapy? Yeah, I go to therapy Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's like, oh, okay, where's your office located? I go to YouTube. It's on the It's Llama, I Guess channel. Your doctor's like, I'm sorry? So yeah, on It's Llama, I Guess's channel. I enjoy the llama stories. Welcome to the stream. That's my boyfriend, everybody. You can say hi to him. I will be in maybe like 2 years. Heck yeah. Therapy is great. Except for, you know, when you are crying mid-session. But other than that, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Let's see. Okay, let's get this actual roof done. Let's get this roof done. Where is it? There we go. Dirt. I want to do sort of like a... Oh, you will be the therapist. Oh, very nice. Well, congratulations. That's exciting. Let's see. Psychology degree, baby. Heck yeah. Oh. Well. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? W psychology degree. That's pretty exciting. We need more psychologists in this world. Let's see. Yes, what is your question? I may have an answer. Why do I have no armor? No, I have armor on. Well, I broke it a little bit, but I just have a resource pack that erases my armor. Because, you know, I go for the aesthetics above all else. But maybe I should actually get armor. I've mainly been using my iron for shovels while I'm terraforming. Armor, I hardly know her. All right. I need my other mods to ban you. I do have a funny relation with armor. I should probably get some. I really should. I really need to. Let's see. Okay. This is me. This is a bad idea. Improvising a barn style roof. House is looking good. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, y'all. This, wait. Does that look good? Wait a minute, that actually doesn't look bad. Wait. Okay, wait, maybe it looks a little bit maybe it looks a little dad? Huh? Remember crushing out your comments for your roleplay series about armor? I remember that too. Are you planning to do terraforming? I actually already have. This is all the terraformed landscape. I know, you can't tell because it's just so good. Okay, you know what? That's not awful. Let's just maybe do a pointed top. And we'll get rid of all the dirt. Don't worry, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Keep encouraging me. Okay. Oh my gosh, you could really hear the nasal. The nasal is coming out. So you can do the rest in our forever world? No. That was a bit mean. It's alright. I appreciate that, though. See, how do I... Okay. How do I move my head? Just trying to move it. Duh. How do I... Duh. There we go. I get 21 aqua beans. Woohoo! That looks... Wait, that actually looks okay. That actually kind of looks like I know what I'm doing. Wait, it looks like I know what I'm doing. I really am. I really do need to get armor snails. That is... I think that looks... Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning. Oh my gosh. I've only been playing this game for 15 years, and now is when I learn how to do... how to actually build. Okay, it's fine. It's character development. The longer it takes, the better it is. Definitely. That's definitely how it works. Okay, let's actually make some armor, though, while I'm down here, because I'm just breaking my ankles over and over and over. Okay, let's make some pants. And we'll make a helmet. How about that? Or, we have enough for a chest plate. Props to you for even building a base. Thanks! It's, I didn't want to. But I did. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is gonna look great. This is gonna look so freaking awesome. Yes! We love this. Okay. Like that. And, ooh, I'm out of oak. Let's just hop through the window real quick. That's why I love those. Oh! Hello, sir. How are you? I just tend to download a backpack mod and wonder. Honestly, if I weren't, making a video right now, then I probably would, wander. But, sort of build styles does everyone like to build in? That's a great question. The heck? Me personally, I really like... Obviously, I've been trying to learn the more modern style, as we can see example A over here. But my heart always kind of belongs in, like, 2015 boxy oak build styles. And I think, whatchamacallit, Autumn Helm kind of reflects that. Which is why I'm sort of branching out of my comfort zone. I mean, I'm still in my comfort zone. I'm still using oak and birch, but, you know, I'm sort of trying to branch a little bit outside of my comfort zone. But yeah, the 2015 building sort of style, it still holds a special place in my heart. I can't ever forget it. Gonna go for, what would you call a stalker vibe? Yes, so the Wandering Trader playthrough. I am familiar. Let's see. Build up. Alright. Gonna make camps more than homes. Honestly, that's fun in its own respect. I used to, make campsites. Granted, they were really awful and ugly and often made in creative mode. And then I would, put, like, book and quills inside. And I would write them in the perspective of, like, a camper / like, journalist that was being hunted down by Herobrine. And they were always super, like, corny and, like... you know? You got a lot of llama beans, by the way. What are you gonna do with them? What am I gonna do with them? I don't know. Should I, like, invest? Should I, like, save and invest them? Or should I, like, spend them all in one place? I don't know. Again, it's a lot to consider. That's why I play Infections of Survivor modes. I've been actually considering doing that recently. Of course I'm a little, like, baby, so I'm like scared. And I was like, I don't want to die a lot. But I would love to like you know, I'd love to test them out sometime. Let's see. I don't want to go back downstairs. I'm gonna make another crafting table. I can turn them into super llama beans. That sounds freaking sick. You can turn them into super. Oh, I just reread that one. I like to do roleplay as a survivor and go in hardcore. Ooh, man, y'all, let's bring back Minecraft roleplay. Like I'm talking about like community Minecraft roleplay. Of course, make it safe because you know. But like, I still have access to the server, but I used to just like play on this server. It was like one of those creative plot servers, but everyone used them for role plays. Like they would build their sets and then they would be like TP for this role play or doing this. And I did so many storylines, man. Like there are so many like stories I still remember from like just 2015 to 2017 like roleplay. To bring back whimsy, okay? Can we bring back whimsy? Can we normalize whimsy? Let's bring it back, y'all. Because I love and miss it so much. Exactly. Like I've seen so many like I don't know if it's a trend or like what, but like I've seen so many like people my age like bringing back their like dolls and toys and playing with them again. Like I was never a big LPS person, but I had friends who loved LPS, and I see a lot of like my cousin recently. She just like for her 18th birthday, she got a bunch of LPS, and I'm like, this brings joy to my heart. Never much of a chance to do roleplay because I got late to the RP party. Ah, yeah, understandable. Oh my gosh, I love. I was right there with it. Like I was doing roleplay before I knew what roleplay was, which I think that's called being a kid and using my imagination. But like, let's just pretend that I was doing something cool. Oh, hello. But like, it was pretty good. I did a lot of it by myself until I found friends with similar like interests. And then I got to do it with other people, and that was awesome. And now I do it, and now I do D&D. Had a coworker come in. What's LPS? LPS is Littlest Pet Shop. So it was like the little toys that had like the cats and the dogs, and like I think there were other ones like deer and stuff with like eyelashes and sparkly like Barbies, but animals. And I went to roleplay, man. You know what? Let's that's it. Once it okay, look. Theory time, not theory time. What if we got to set up like what, the Wolf Wars in my server? No, but one of my D&D party members would love that. I was gonna say my everyday roleplay now is like Autumn Helm streams, which I would say that's very light roleplay, but it's still fun, and D&D. Oh no, yeah, he knows all about that. But no, I've never heard about the Wolf Wars. It's like a Minecraft server? I'm assuming so. It would be a Minecraft server, but oh, that sounds sounds interesting. I gotta finish this roof. I'm getting distracted over here. Just build up. Did I leave it up here? The crafting table? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The only RP I can do takes forever since the DM for the campaign I play. It's stuck on overtime hell. You know what? Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Scheduling is hard. I do online D&D, so a lot of us have like we play pretty regularly unless someone goes on vacation or anything like that. Let me tell you, the Wolf War started when the Wolf update came and everyone started fighting over the classic wolves. About 3 months of fighting, a bunch of D&D of the server, a bunch of damage of the server, 3 red matter TNT. Oh my gosh. It's about 3 months of repairing everything. Eventually the server was back open. Oh my gosh. We'll be wolfing down the war story, howling with laughter. I bet the story is possum. All right, get this guy banned. Get him banned. No, I'm just messing. Oh my gosh. Stuff that happens on Minecraft servers is just... I haven't been on like a Minecraft server since Charm SMP, but okay, that's a lie. I play on Disney If like all the time, but I mean like one that is like proper Minecraft. I got brain damage. Barking up the wrong tree. All right. That's enough out of you. That's enough out of this one. I'm about to starve. Let's see. How's this looking? Is that good? Oh, I need to do that side. Need to hop up there, do that one. I'm not like searching for roleplays. No, searching for roleplays is the worst part of roleplaying. Like, the roleplaying itself is fun, but actually searching for one is like, Have y'all eaten? I actually have eaten. That's why stream was a little late today. It's because I went out to grab dinner. Does anyone remember when he started playing Minecraft in 2011? The thing back was in the dark light, so it was freaking dark. Really see it now. Oh my gosh, the 2011 Minecraft lighting was actually crazy. I tried to record a video that I actually ended up scrapping. But I did it in a mod pack that wasn't old Minecraft, but it replicated old Minecraft. And the lighting, I was like, this is the worst part. Oh, right, my idea. Sorry, the ADHD like grabbed me by the throat and dragged me away to another topic. That's a visual. Anyway, yes, the idea was like, if I have enough like moderation and tools, I would love to set up like a roleplay server in a similar vein to like something that I could like, it'd be a mix between playing with viewers and like an actual roleplay server. Similar to, I don't know if y'all ever watched like Yandere High School by Sam Gladiator. I wasn't a super dedicated viewer, but I mean like the format itself. I think that doing something like that could be quite fun if I moderated it and, you know, had the tools to make it safe and not chaotic and a good time. Spider was doing nothing. The spider was existing. Okay. Have you heard about this Titanic RP event on in Minecraft? Yes, I'm gonna be part of it. That's gonna be an exciting video when I get around to or not. It hasn't started yet, so there's nothing to do. Better keep it small. Oh yeah. It's got to be like a. I feel like I would have an application process, just to, you know, make sure there's at least some semblance of like, hey, let me make sure you actually want to be here to like have fun and not just be, you know, a. Would you stream it? Probably, yeah. I think it'd be fun to stream it. Could be like I don't know. I think that'd be a fun little thing to do. It's like, hey everybody, apply for this thing. We're doing improv. You said no chaos. Am I allowed to join the Llama RP server? As long as you're chill. As long as you're chill, which I know you will be, but you know. Red matter TNT, it's the worst TNT ever because when it sets up, it'll keep exploding until you use antimatter TNT to stop it. Oh my god. Is that like a modded TNT? Because modded TNT is some of the most insane stuff I've ever seen. Okay, Roxy. But asked to join, yeah, I would definitely probably hold it open. Probably post it on like my community post. Or I would probably announce it and then, you know, post on my applications, modded TNT stuff. 50 red matter TNT. Seriously, how do you make it that fast? It's about 50 layer process just to make one. And somehow they might just build 50 though. Oh my gosh. Minecraft, like tech mod players, you could make a Discord. I have my thoughts on making a Discord. I mean, I've created a Discord before, back when I used to stream on Twitch, which was 4 years ago. Ew, the passage of time. Anyway, and it was inactive, which isn't a bad thing. I would prefer a very inactive server to a super active server. The stigma is strong. Yeah, I think it's mainly, part of like sort of what I was talking about earlier is I want to make sure that my community is a safe place. And I understand the appeal of having like a community Discord. It's just people know when videos come out and they get updates and stuff, but I update my community page pretty regularly. I am not against like people who watch my content making like a fan Discord server, but I don't plan making one myself, mainly because while I still use Discord, I definitely have my experiences with them, and I know that it's like I know that I can't protect like everyone on planet Earth, but I don't want like I'm over here rambling. I don't fully know the age scope of my audience. I'm assuming most of y'all are 18 plus, but again, I don't know that. And so I think the only way that I can make like a llama Discord server a safe place is by ensuring that there's not a llama Discord server, if that makes sense. Because I can set rules, I can do this, I can do that, but once it leaves my server, it's out of my hands, and I don't want like a server I created to become a place where, you know, things can get outside or into DMs. Like, I don't know. I was a young girl on the internet, and I think that speaks to everything you need to know of my reasonings against it. So, you know, I do see the appeal, but just I would always rather be safe than sorry with those things. Oh gosh, updates. Let's see. 50 meta TNT. That's the reason why it took us 3 months to tell Vinci reopen the server, because of how much places were destroyed and everything way to be lit. Chat players sent us pictures of areas because it's so much destroyed chunks of the world, about 50 chunks per red matter, to the point that we have a system that outlaws red matter TNT. We built a UN on our Minecraft server to stop another war. Oh my gosh. That is some crazy lore right there. Would you play Minecraft Pokemon? I've considered it. I I mean, maybe. I would have to like figure out the ropes, cuz oh gosh, lag. Because it's funny, cuz someone earlier this week asked me if I would ever play Cobblemon, or if I wanted to be part of a Cobblemon SMP. Oh, thank you for the invite, but I don't know anything about it. So I would be up for like maybe doing like a little like one-shot video of it. I don't know too much about it, but I think that could be fun. See, I'm definitely like, I know a friend that loves Pokemon. Oh yeah, Pokemon was pretty big in my friend group. There's two. Oh, there's two. I don't really care for Pokemon that much. I've never been the biggest Pokemon fan. Not that I dislike it, but I played Black and White when I was younger. I didn't finish it because I don't know, I think at a certain point I get like not overwhelmed, but I think the playstyle of Pokemon just isn't really up my alley. I just don't like Nintendo. You know what? That's also valid. I played Sword and Shield, and I got a little bit through there, but I think it's just the whole like gym aspect of it that I don't like. Oh, I also tried to play Arceus, whatever, however you pronounce it. And something about that game I just don't really care for either. I would love to love Pokemon, but I just don't know if it's in the style of games. Oh, Pixelmon and Cobblemon. You're right. I always forget. Biggest thing, those are war, was people fighting over the classic wolves, and new players have no idea why they would fight over the classic wolves, because they're classic. I was playing Fire Emblem, the old ones, in an emulator, then the page went dark. Oh. Of course Nintendo hates... you almost got. You gotta be careful. Nintendo has eyes everywhere. Say if you're a veteran player and I play this game for decades, the same type of wolf, everything from Zero. So used to it, that's why the wolf war. I mean, yeah, it's the original wolf is like a staple. Is a big staple. So I can understand why chaos was started over it. They work definitely, by the way, made things not the same. Yeah. See. Did I create these for no reason? Should I put stairs here or should I keep it slab? Welcome back, welcome back. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I can just tell you to be careful. Not that I endorse pirating, but, legal stuff, legal logistics. Are we sure this looks good? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Oh, because I was supposed to put this. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. I knew it. I knew it, something about it looked a little fishy. I mean, it looks like wood. It doesn't look like fish, but you know, something looks suspicious. Okay, there we go. I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know what. Ah! Well, that hurt. Actually, I'm gonna have to get rid of all this dirt terraforming. Have y'all ever owned fish? Odd question, but it just came to mind. I used to have a huge fish tank as a kid. ADHD's fault, I don't know. It's always that dang ADHD. Like a Scooby-Doo villain. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that dang ADHD. $15K steps? A crab? How'd you have a crab in your fish tank? Is that legal? It probably definitely is, but you know. Oh no, that sucks. Did he have a name? I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna have to sleep pretty soon. Let's bring our bed upstairs, actually. Oh, he had kids! His line lives on. All the crabs. Let's see. Grab it. Grab it. I don't know if I'm gonna make an attic or just have really high ceilings. Probably gonna make an attic. I don't really feel like making really high ceilings. Seriously, send help? Oh gosh. How many crabs you got? Whoa! Oh my gosh! You weren't kidding! Well. I wish you luck. Creepers and phantoms are definitely just, ugh. Yeah. They can be crazy. I will say my least favorite, hostile I'm going bankrupt. I love the implication that the, I know it's probably from taking care of them, but I just love the implication that the crabs are just, like, stealing your money. 4 more fish tanks. Whoa! That is quite insane. Quite insane. Let's see, do I like this? Does this look good? No, I'm starting to doubt myself. No, it's fine, right? It's fine. This is fine. Is this uneven? Oh, that's because I haven't built on that side. That's why. Does look good? Okay, cool. Nice. 9 out of 10. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take a 9 out of 10. Pretty good rating. And then now we do this thing. Yeah. Ow. And then do we do that? See if I want to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Green better be shaking in his boots right now because I think I'm actually the greatest Minecraft builder of all time. Nothing's further, always be in perfection, make it uniquely yours. Heck yeah. I like that idea. After this, I'm gonna go play the Minecraft. Go play the Minecraft. Roxy, what was that? What was that? What is that in my chat? Don't let me catch you doing it again. You were on thin ice. Where is... Okay. Alright, we're almost over the roof. Wait. They're already mad at me. What if I just steal their roofs? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go be petty. Petty. Haha, I pet the cows. Get it? Alright. Who are you? Get out of here. Get out of here. Excuse me, sir. You're in my way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting shot. That's okay. Can't hit me. You can't. Ow. Ow. He hit me right on the money. Ow. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I just got punched with my fist. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, wait, I have an axe. What am I doing? Well, if you steal, there's roofs, zombies get in, there's no villagers, but you can't train with them. Oh, well, I mean...
Hi there.
That sounds like a them problem. Hello, sir. Are you going to be nice to me? You deserve a one-way ticket to the dungeon, my friend. All right, I'm stealing your roof. Hi, will you be nice to me? All right, stealing your roof. I saw that chat message a bit too late. I admit, I saw it a bit too late. Is that my fault? Aww. All right. Well. Time to save a village. Time to save the village I was gonna steal from. All right. Why am I like this? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Where's my armor? Where's my iron? I used all my iron. Right. I used all of my iron. It's okay, right? That's fine. That's not a problem. Okay. It's fine. I have keep inventory on and I can respawn. All right, whatever. All right, here we go. Time to do the thing. I'm ready. Wait, one raiders remain. What? Why is it ongoing without me? Oh, right. The village has guards of its own. Man, y'all are cooked. Oh, y'all are cooked. All right, well, let's do this again. I'm gonna help y'all. Don't worry. Get in your houses. Oh my gosh, are y'all stupid? Diamond sword. Oh, wait, you're right. Diamond sword. All right, hold the fort down, y'all. Hold it down. Hold her down. Or maybe not. Oh gosh. All right, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm cooked. All right, you know what? If I lead them away from the village, that could work at least. Shoot them. Shoot your allies. Shoot. Oh, man. All right. All right, hold on. Hold on. You're right. Diamond sword. Drop. Get down here. I'm blind. I don't see. All right, there we go. This. Craft. Faster. Okay, crafting. Oh, I don't have time to organize it. Let's just go. Let's go. Aw, man. Why didn't I think about that? Why did I walk in straight into a village of a duh? Okay, well, that's fine. I haven't done a raid in, like, years. Let's do it. Oh, shoot that iron golem. Putting in that work. Original villagers are smarter than these modded villagers? That's what I'm saying. Ma'am. Okay. Come here. Oh, sorry. Did I just... Okay. Wait, what? Is he attacking that lady? Why are you attacking the guard lady? That's what you're supposed to be protecting. Sir, what are you doing? She must have done something wrong, honestly. All right. Are they coming from this way? Where are they coming from? This way. Okay, they're coming from this... Oh, no. I'm cooked. All right, get in the water. Get in the water. Oh, you made a mistake. You made a mistake, my good sir. You have made a mistake. Ow! Okay, wait, never mind. Your hit rate is actually pretty bonkers. It's fine. They all aggro me. Oh! Okay, never mind. That's way crazier than I actually expected. Oh, Shishkamoli. Oh, shishkamoli. Oh, shishkamoli. Oh, shishkamoli. Oh, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? No! My villagers! They're really mean to me, and were never nice to me, but no! Come back here! Oh, shoot, people are dying. Oh, no. Dang, this guard is, like, absolutely, like... You really don't like cursing? No, I prefer not to. I prefer not to. Alright, get this. Dude, come on, we can tag team him. Come on. Come on. If he aggroes me and then you also hit him. Yeah, let's go, Bang! We did that! Let's go! Will y'all be nice to me? Will y'all be nice to me now that I saved you? I was the one who endangered you, but I also saved you. Hi. Do you like me now? Hey, chat. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Who died here? Anne. Poor Anne. Was that the one that was getting beaten up? Is everyone okay? Did we lose anyone? I mean, someone's crying. Are you crying, sir? Did we only lose one person? Wait, that's pretty cool. I think some of them don't like you. No, like a lot of them don't like me. I think there's only one person in the village who like actually likes me, and it's... Where is he? He's blonde. Where is he? I think literally everyone survived. That was the worst raid ever. Well, I'm not that I wanted, you know. Oh, a saddle. I just mean like from the pillager's point of view. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Hi.
Was Anne your wife? Hey man, I am so sorry.
Hi.
The Reaver Blade? Who the heck is the Reaver Blade? Let me talk. I'll tell you a joke. Oh, okay, I made him. I fixed his depression. Alright, let's see. Hey, you guys all good? You guys chilling? Chill? Hi, who are you? Dung. Okay, Dung. Well, good to see that you're alive. I'm immature. Where is he? Excuse me? Sir? Cleric? He was a cleric. I kinda need you in case I ever need divorce papers, sir. Mr. Sir? That's Anne's graves. That's not... Hello, are you? No, you're not him. Oh, shoot, where's the cleric? Did he actually die? Excuse me, sir? Wait, why is he actually... Oh, he's in here. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Let's talk. How are you after the raid? Chat?
Hello.
Okay, see, he's actually nice to me. So... That's pretty chill. That's good. Alright, let's go to sleep. I stopped a raid. I stopped a raid after causing one. I'd say all in a day's work. All in a day's work. Crew, gang, let's go. What is this? An egg. Okay. Oh, I didn't like that sound. I know that's the sound an egg makes, but ugh. Alright. Well. Oh. Who's playing Mellow High? Alright, not my problem. May as well go to bed. Can't do nothing much about. That was fun. It was fun. It was pretty crazy. Pretty fun though. Alright, let's just make my way. Just go sleep. We go sleep for morning. Alright. Perfect. We caught some Z's. And yeah, okay. I'm almost done with the roof. Enjoy your stream. I'll see you later. Alright, see you later. That sounds like a honey block. This is so uncanny. Alright, I'm almost done with the roof. I just gotta lock in and get these last few little bits. Oh, there we go. Let's see. We get that. Oh, hello. Just popping and locking and popping. Okay, there we go. Get that. Oh, that's enough wood. I think we'll be able to finish it with that much. The extra crunchy? For real. It went... Not that y'all needed a demonstration or anything, but... Like a boiled one? Oh, are boiled eggs supposed to be crunchy? I don't think they're supposed to be crunchy. Oh shoot, I need more dirt. I need more dirt. Oh my gosh, I'm running low on tools. I need to go mining again and just fix oh, the shell. Right, the shell is crunchy. I was about to say, I've never, like, bitten into a boiled egg and be like, crunchy. There we go. Alright. I don't think you can make an egg crunchy. That would be so... Roxy, what do you mean you eat the eggshell? I don't think that's safe. I mean, I'm sure it's safe, but I think that would hurt your tummy. That'd make your tummy hurt. No. Do you eat the shrimp with the shell on? Like the shrimp tail? Tasted good? Did it actually taste good? Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Well, good to know. Good to know, I guess. Okay, that's that right there. Put this out the way. Let's see. Put that there. Put that right. Whoopsie daisy. Shrimp is so good. I love shrimp. I had some a couple days ago. It was like lemon, pepper, garlic, I think. I don't exactly remember the combination of flavors, but I just know that they were good. And that's all that really matters to me. Okay, dirt. Oh, crab is really good as well. Seafood is good. I like seafood. Oh gosh, not upside down. Yes, I know. I know that it's low. Yeah, fish can be meh. There are some days I like. Oh, yeah. I prefer fish fillets, like without the bones in them. I mean, of course you can pick out the bones, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like to do that. Just crab is oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like sweet almost, but not like sweet like candy, but it just has a very like I mean, well, if you are dunking it in butter, it mainly tastes like butter. But it's like sort of sweet. It's very light. I don't know. I'm not like a food reviewer, so it's hard to explain a flavor profile. It's savory but light and kind of sweet. It's good. Eat the crab shell. You know what? I think crab shell is actually unsafe to eat. It does have a very good texture. If you're someone who's very picky about like textures with your food, it's a great one. I think crab shell is genuinely unsafe. Eggshell, a little uncomfortable, but fine. But I think crab shell, I think you're like not supposed to actually eat that one. I think that one might be a little bit hazardous. Okay, how many more stairs do I need? 2. I needed 2 stairs. Shoot. Okay, let's go make the 2 stairs. Not really picky for texture. I'm generally not. I would say I'm generally neutral when it comes to texture, though there are some that I'm like absolutely no. Like fruit in my yogurt or in pies. I like fruit normally, but not in yogurt or pies or ice cream. It's just like a no for me. And I couldn't tell you why. You used to eat chalk. Care to share with the class? I mean, apparently not because you were eating it, but you don't want to eat the crab shell, but maybe. I'm keeping my eye on you. Okay, don't kill me. I think the roof is a little tall. Oh, you're chalk. Okay, I getcha. I think I might want to make the roof shorter. Granted, the shape is awesome. But I think for how short the wall is, I think I need to cut it off, like about like right here. Yeah, I think I made it a little too tall. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, wait, where do I want to cut it off? Like right. Yeah, okay. It kind of does. I kind of see what you mean. Monster house? Or am I thinking of something else? Alright, well that broke. Let's get the wood. Let's go make another iron axe. It's like a baby bottle. No, you're right. Yeah, I know the one. I know the one. Oh shoot, we don't have any more iron. Oh no. I'm just gonna make stone axes. It'll take longer if I go mining just to make. Like, the chicken! Oh, the chicken! Go to the mines. No, but I'm so lazy. I could get this house done right now. The mines call for me. I can hear them. They're saying, Mama. It's a distant sound, but it's present. It's not a present, it's the mines. What am I thinking? Y'all, am I too corny? Sometimes I think I'm too corny for this world. And then I realize, actually, I'm not. I'm just the miner. Two completely different responses. I'll take both of them. It's endearing. Alright. Bet. As long as it's endearing, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, should I have kept that piece? No. That's perfect height right there. The height is perfect. Hello, Evie Cat. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Actually, get there time for chicken burn. I was frying chicken. Oh, well, I'm glad that your chicken didn't burn. That's always good. I thought it was gonna fall. I was gonna accidentally mine it from underneath my feet. Pretty good. Sounds good. I'm glad to hear that. Right now, we are just currently finishing the roof on my farmhouse, but I kind of realized that you know, it was a bit too tall. So yeah, always keep the food safe. But then yourself, or maybe yourself and then the food. I don't know. Probably yourself. I think yourself is just a little bit better. Yeah, we're yapping away currently. Is what we do here. Food matters more. I think it depends on the type of food. I think type of food definitely plays into it. Really up to the cooker's transgression, or not transgression, discretion. That's what I was saying, not transgression. I would fight people for some barbecue ribs. I don't think I've ever had ribs, and that's saying something because I live in the South. But I've heard they're really good. Maybe I should. Where's the best place to like get ribs? Because I know they have them at Chili's, but something tells me that Chili's is not the best place to get barbecue ribs. I say that having like so many like barbecue spots in my town. I live in like a really small southern town. Oh right, you're not in the US. My bad. My bad. I forgot a little bit. Are you sick? Oh no. Ah! Housefly! Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get that out of my house. Ribs are the most hardest thing to cook. I tried to cook them 3 times, 12 times it was undercooked. 1 time I overcooked, and the 4th time it was finally cooked properly. Good grief. I mean, yeah, I can imagine, like, getting ribs and, like, barbecue stuff just to, like, the perfect... Oh, right, that's the maggots. No, not yum. No, not yum. No, I can... Look, I can be okay with crab shells and egg shells and fish tails or shrimp tails, but no maggots. No, 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 no. That's where I have to do the little finger wag and say no, no, no. For a while, you get the texture right. Ribs is like super like tender, like fall off the bone meat when done right, right? I know you can't see it, but I am a gasp. I am aghast right now. What do you mean? We were just talking about how much we love crab. Snails. Crabs are like a distant, like, cousin of yours. How could you say that? In the Tesco parking lot. Does anyone here eat chicken necks? Every person I know that eats chicken necks is my grandpa. I didn't know you could eat a chicken neck. You love crabs? The tune changed so fast. Yeah, I've never had a chicken neck. Ah, okay. Makes sense. I mean, still, crab tastes amazing, but, you know. Did I really mine all the birch? Oh, no. There's some over here. That's true, but aren't those like pets? They're not for consumption, are they? Well, I mean, you have quite a few. All right, that's awful. My bad. My bad on that one. Scratch that one from the record. I'm sorry. You've had goose before? You raised them from birth? I know. I know. That was my bad on my part. And pigeon. I've never had pigeon before. Chicken sandwich sounds really great. A chicken sandwich always sounds really great. You can't go wrong with a chicken sandwich. Sharp Ocean. Let's see. I've had snake. Ooh. I've had a alligator before. At least I think I have. And crocodile. Yeah. I remember, I think I had crocodile. I just don't remember how it tasted, like, at all. That's an interesting bit. I would never eat snails. Ugh. Well, I mean, yeah, that would be cannibalism, but... Have I ate shark meat? No, I don't think I actually have. I see why people feel icky about eating reptiles. I mean... with some reptiles, I get it. Like, well, frogs are amphibians, not reptiles, but... I had frog legs one time, and I was like, ooh... I just couldn't do it. I'm trying to figure out what to do for this section. Do I just like this, and then do slabs? I might just do that. Yeah, that might be the call. Frogs are meh. Yeah, I don't really care for frog legs. The ones, I mean, granted, the ones I had were probably just like bad because they were rubbery, but still. I don't really care for them. Is this the right? Yeah, I think I'm good with what I'm doing here. And if it looks bad, that's okay. It'll be a learning process. Ah, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, raisins are so bad. Frog soup, frog pizza? No! Kermit! No! Don't let the frog hear that. No. Kermit. Oh, yeah, I like that height much better. Much better. Poor Kermit. No, not frog pizza. No. Leave the pizza alone. Leave the frog alone. Raisins are the best. They're my favorite little thing to snack on. I wish I liked raisins. Guys, what's worse? Pineapple on pizza or frog on pizza? You decide. Wait, can I run polls in YouTube chat? Wait, I can. Oh my gosh, wait, that's awesome. Hold on. Frog pizza? Pine. Are you filming on a microwave? By the way, I'm not trying to be rude. Welcome, Max. I am actually filming on a microwave. This is actually newfound technology. I'm the first to try it out. Scientists were like, hey, we just created the first microwave you can play Minecraft on. Do you want to try it out? And I was like, yes, obviously. So yeah, this is the debut stream for my microwave PC. All right. Hold on. And little pizza. All right. All right, here you go, y'all. All right, you be the ones to decide. This will be an interesting poll. Oh, my phone died. Shoot. Let's see what the results of this poll are at the moment. Interesting. We're getting interesting results. Pineapple pizza? Nope, you're locked in. You're locked in. Yeah, which is worse? Which one is worse? There we go. So far, frog pizza is worse. Some of y'all would rather have pineapple. Oh my gosh. You like pineapple on pizza? Oh no! No, you're locked in now. Now you're gonna have frog pizza. See. I love pineapple on pizza. I think if it were, whoa, I think if it weren't for the texture of it, I would probably like it a little bit more. At this point, you can play Black Ops online on a watch and watch someone play Fallout 4 on their phone. That'd be the biggest breakthrough ever. It would be pretty crazy. Which was worse? Oh, wait. Do we need to read bacon on pizza sucks? No, I disagree. So we're picking which one is better. I probably should have clarified what the poll was about before I ran it. That's my bad, y'all. That was my bad on that one. No, yeah, the poll was which one was worse. I'm too much of a carnivore to enjoy fruit on pizza. Yeah, understandable. I saw a short today where someone made like a burger, right? It was a normal burger, but they made a sauce with blueberries. And apparently it was really good, but I'm not sure how to feel about that. I made too many stairs, y'all. I made too many stairs. This room's kind of cozy, though. Which one? Let's see. Picked pineapple pizza because that we're picking which one's better and which one's worse. But the frog thing. One time, my family member took me on a farm. First, they were vegan, hated me so much for eating meat, so they wanted to traumatize me with the whole killing animals, I guess. Goodness. Do I need to repoll it? Do we want to do a repoll with the frog pizza, pineapple pizza thing? I'm down to do a repoll. Repoll? Alright, sounding like a repoll. Alright, I'll clarify it in the question this time. Alright. Which one is worse? There we go, I'll put that. Which one is worse? Frog pizza? Pineapple pizza. Alright. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Alright, there we go. Hopefully. That's the better. Alright, let's see. Wait, what? You proceeded to learn how to butcher pigs and cows for the next 2 weeks? Good grief. Came with even more cravings for meat. Oh, wow. Frog pizza 1 out. Man, y'all really don't like frog pizza? What the heck? No, I'm just kidding. Frog pizza sounds absolutely disgusting. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, y'all, it was decided. Frog pizza is the worst one. Poor frog pizza. But no, I agree. That one is absolutely crazy. Oh right, I need to go to sleep and get more oak wood. I'm over here so focused on frog pizza that I forgot to finish the roof. Sounds like committing white via your taste buds. You don't know, it could be good. Who eats frogs? So gross, this guy. I'd rather eat squids before I ever decided to eat frogs. Yeah, frog. I'm not the biggest fan of frogs. I have had calamari, and I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's not the worst thing I've ever had. Though, funny story time. I one time, would you rather kiss a Roblox bacon or eat an alligator foot? Probably eat an alligator foot. I have a boyfriend. I once went to the beach and we went to like an aquarium. It was like an aquarium that rescues animals and houses ones that can't like go back into the wild again. Oh, spaghetti on pizza's peak. I've never had it, but it just sounds great. But yeah, it was like a sanctuary where it's like they house animals that can no longer be returned to the wild. And it's actually a really great aquarium. I love it. But afterwards we went out to eat and my mom ordered calamari. I didn't know that it was calamari. And calamari is squid, if you guys don't know. Because beforehand, there was where war on Italy. But oh gosh. Yeah, so while I was there was like a squid tank. And the squid was like very intelligent, always like following me around the tank, you know. And I got very attached to the squid. I was like, "Oh, he's so sweet, so cute." I love it so much. What's your favorite type of pizza? Oh, my favorite type of pizza. Okay, you guys might find it gross, but I really like pizza with mushrooms and Italian sausage. That is my favorite type of pizza. But yeah, I absolutely love that squid. But then we went out to eat afterwards, and my mom ordered calamari, and I didn't know what calamari was afterwards. So I ate the calamari. I was like, ew, it's kind of rubbery. I don't really like it. My mom was like, yeah, well, you know, it's squid. So, and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's squid? And she's like, calamari is squid, llama. Like, you didn't know that? And I was like, no. And then I thought back to that, like, squid that I had bonded with in the aquarium, and I started crying. I started crying at the table in the restaurant. And my mom was like, are you okay? I was like, I'll be okay. But I got so sad. Oh. Yeah, I enjoy mushrooms on pizza. I was against it for the longest time. And then I tried it. I was like, okay, wait, actually, might be onto something. Which is, it's weird because like I can literally eat like I could literally go to a farm, right, and bond with chickens and cows all day and then like eat a burger. Like I usually don't associate my food with like the animals it comes from generally. But something about that one squid, just like mushrooms are just nice in general. True. I love fried mushrooms. I love stuffed mushrooms. I love just like mushrooms with ranch. Okay, cool. So I found my audience. Because sometimes when I say I enjoy mushrooms on pizza, I just get the absolute like, ew, gross, yuck, bleh, which is from my boyfriend. But, but you know, fish are a lot more intelligent, probably give more connection than humans. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're just so smart. And they're so cute. So cute. Oh, I don't have any torches. That's okay. I'll come back. I'm back for the torches. But I am. Oh, I'm so close to being done with this. There we go. Did I do the other side? I did do the other side. Now it's just this. Squibs are cute. Although I do still eat them. Yeah, I would probably be down to try calamari again. To find another. I have a blue mushroom for you, actually, Roxy. I have a blue mushroom for you. Hold on. See, is that good? Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty decent. Wait, what? This is 2? Oh, I didn't even realize. Did you see my message? Which message are you referring to? I saw your message about, the microwave PC. It does look nice. I'm glad. Yeah, the roof is finally done. I'm gonna have to go up into the attic and put some torches so that I don't hear like all the time. But, you know. Let me see. Let's make sure I didn't leave any dirt. Oh, butternut squash. I freaking left the dirt up there. Okay. Let's get... build more dirt to get the one piece of dirt. Let's see. Oh gosh, no. You know, that was expected. I should have expected that to happen. That's okay. Build up. Build up. There we go. Hiya! Okay, cool. Let's talk about the subscribing thing. Did you really not get it? Okay. Oh, no, I didn't get anything about the subscribing thing. My bad. Let's see. Let's look through. Oh, shoot, there's another recommendation for horror survival. Ooh. Like a Minecraft mod or a horror survival game? Let's get... This thing to do to get rid of is use gun mods. Actually, it's funny you say that. Back in 2024, yeah, 2024, I had a whatchamacallit, a Minecraft world with like all the popular horror mods at the time. And then we downloaded a gun mod, and eventually it was just like became just like blazing down Goatman with like an AK every time he came. I was like, this is the way to play this. It was awesome. Okay, let's make sure there's no more dirt. No more dirt! Woohoo! Awesome. All right, and we can bring this upstairs. This can be our upstairs crafting table. Up here. Yes, no being terrified. Was it fun? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was the best time. Yeah, eat lead. It was really good. Let's see. Oh, hello. Just bam, bam, bam. Let's get up on top of here so we have a better vantage point. Ice twice now if you could. I still don't know if I can see it. I might, maybe the like sensors or something might be blocking your message, Max. Because if there's anything like, just maybe I think TOS might be striking down your message before you're able to send it. Or maybe it's internet, I don't know, but I'm not getting anything, sorry. You should do a stream with that. Honestly, that would be that would be pretty fun. I would like to do a stream with that, actually. Alright, I think if I just tear down one more oak tree. Oh my gosh, I'm about to do so much planning. The environment hates me right now. Yeah. Just to have a fun time, honestly, yeah. Just absolutely blazing down all the horror mod creatures. Would be pretty funny. Would be pretty funny. Maybe I'll do that next Tuesday. Because Thursday is going to be another fantasy village autumn helm stream. But doing that on Tuesday would be pretty fun. Aw, oh, dang it. Get down here. Then I gotta make torches. Put the torches up there. Oh, lag. Lag! Ugh. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh. What? How was that not enough? Ah. Okay, it's fine. Shout me out, please. Sorry, no shoutouts. Just, you know, tends to lead to spam and stuff. Plus, you know, no self-promotion and stuff. It's one of my chat rules, but, you know. Let's see. But I can't with steel fences have like a big gunplay just to mow them down. Heck yeah. That would be awesome. Oh, that'd be so funny. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, that was my stomach in game. I was like, what creature is that? It's me. It's my stomach. She's meant to have actual health and not invincible nonsense. Oh, yeah. Because there's got to be like some sort of like vulnerability to the creatures. There was I think it was in my horror mod video actually. There's like this big invincible, or I don't think it's invincible, but it's like a big powerful spider mod. I immediately uninstalled that thing. I didn't include it in the video, but after I found out what the spider model actually looked like, I think I like paused the recording, immediately deleted that one and continued on with the video because I was like, no. No, we're not doing that one. But if I had a gun, that might be a little bit better. Okay. Torches, there we go. Let's make a ladder, actually. We'll make it into a proper staircase later, but for now, ladder. Okay, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Up into the roof. Oh, dang. Okay. It's actually pretty spacious up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, it's still dark? Still a little dark. Alright, good night, Max. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. Okay. Spiders look like real life spiders. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit better. You like spiders? Some spiders are okay. Okay, look, I try to be nice to spiders, but my arachnophobia has gotten worse and worse over the years. I try to be nice to them, but I'm just like, You have one over your bed right now? I do not envy you. I am alright. He eats the mosquitoes. See, I think that's the only thing. Like, the spiders in my room also eat, like, the, I have a spider phobia. Oh, I do too. Trust me. It's bad. It's bad. The spider phobia is bad. Okay, let's look at our house from the outside. Actually, let's sleep before we do that, because I know that skeleton out there. Spiders are cute, though. I feel like I already read that message. I double read it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just can't with spiders. Let's see. All right, the house is coming along. It's looking like a proper farm. It's looking like a proper farmhouse. But I think the outside we're gonna add some like flower boxes. Maybe every other thing. Flat terrain. See, my aunt tells me this story about how when I was a child they took me to this botanical garden. See, They're showing me the big tarantula. Oh gosh. Mine's more selective as it's certain it's types of spiders, but if you show me any type of Australian spider, it triggers me every time. I'm pretty sure that's how hard they are. My partner lives in Australia, and I've seen how big the spiders there are. And he's like, there's not spiders everywhere. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't. But you know, I guess I'll find out one way or another. This though. 3-year-old goofball Brian wanted to hold it and to the enclosure was just chilling in there for like an hour. Oh my gosh. That tarantula is like, hi. No one ever comes to hang out with me. That was the most company bro has gone in years. Whoops. Years, I guarantee it. Alright. Well, we made a decent amount of progress this stream, so I think that is where we're going to leave it off for today. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming to hang out with me. I really had a lot of fun, and I hope you did. Make sure to, if you enjoy this, make sure to go check out my other content. I just posted a movie of the stream series I've been doing recently, so if you enjoyed this, maybe you'll enjoy that. But once again, thanks for hanging out. I will be streaming this Thursday at 8 p.m. EST. We're going to be doing our fantasy Modpack series. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I will see you guys Thursday. Bye-bye!